Welcome back once more to part 2 of our personal Mount Rushmore. Just like we did for the WWE/WWF, we're going to do the same thing for AEW. Already, I know this company's been in existence for only 6 years, but I promise you right now, you got to listen to what our Mount Rushmores are. And we're going to pick our top 4. Again, these are our personal Mount Rushmores. Qualifications doesn't matter. Matches, championships, accolades, impact, personal impact, relation, it doesn't matter. This is who we feel like is our top 4, personal 4 of the Mount Rushmores. With that being said, my man over there, Aaron McKee, go ahead and kick it off. Who is your not number 1, but who is your first name on your ballot?
They're going to have to share the spotlight. It's the Young Bucks, baby. The Young Bucks, the best tag team in the world, y'all. I'm giving them 1 spot. You can't give them 2 spots. Bro, 3-time tag champs already. They was the initial trios champ with Kenny Omega.
Yep.
But 2-time trios champ. 25-time overall with all promotion tag champs, bro. 25 times, bro. Get out of here, bro. Founding fathers, all that good stuff, bro. They are the best tag team in the world. And the reason I think they're the best tag team in the world, too, is because I never want to see this tag team break up. Every other tag team, there's that one person that you're like, you got the edge. He's going to be a bigger star than Christian. Booker T's going to be the bigger star than Stevie Ray. You got, the Dudleys, nothing really panned out with them when they went on their singles run. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Hardy exceeded Matt Hardy in the WWE. Matt Hardy had some good runs, got injured, stuff like that. But overall, if there was ever a tag team that you never want to see break up, it's the Young Bucks, bro. Because I don't think they could. I don't want to say they can't succeed on their own, but I just don't think it'd be as good as what they do in the ring. Because they do so much with each other in the ring. There's like, how many tag teams do you see do so many moves where you need both of them to do it?
It's true.
All the time. You know what I'm saying?
Very much in sync.
Yeah.
Very much in sync as a tag team. No, that's a good one, bro. I mean, the simple fact that the forefathers of AEW, man, it's like without them, there possibly wouldn't be an AEW.
If you had to pick a Matt or a Nick, which one are you picking to succeed single wise? You can't, right?
You really can't, man. Because it's like you can't think of one without the other. So that's how good of a tag team they are. So
sometimes you can't even tell them apart, bro.
You're right, bro.
Yeah.
You're right. But that's a good one. The Young Bucks.
The greatest tag team of all time. And y'all always say, Aaron hates AEW. No, I don't. I'm telling you right now. This is the greatest tag team I've ever seen in the history of me watching wrestling since I was 12 years old, y'all. That's it. Do I ever want to see him in WWE? No, I don't. Because I feel like they would be restricted in WWE.
Yeah.
They would who could hang with them in WWE? Maybe Fraxium. Who else?
Fraxium, maybe the Street Profits.
Yeah, maybe. Even the Street Profits. Look, Montez.
Motor City Machine Guns, definitely.
Maybe 10 years ago.
I've seen that match before. It was in TNA. It was called Generation Me versus Motor City Machine Guns. So, and they put on. It was a hell of a 5 match.
Maybe 10 years ago. They looking a little old now. You know, they looking a little old. Motor City Machine Guns, bro.
Yeah.
But look at like you said, Montez and Dawkins. Who's the bigger star? Montez. There's always one in every tag team that you feel like, even if Fraxium, I feel like Nathan Frazier could be a bigger star than Axiom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's always one that stands out. In the Young Bucks, they're just who they are. Maybe you could go the Road Warriors. None of them could have done a singles run, really, and been successful at all.
Yeah.
Maybe
they did. Hawk, because Hawk passed.
Yeah.
So Animal had to do a singles run, and it just didn't
quite work.
Hit the same.
Yeah. Look at HBK, Marty Jannetty. You knew HBK was that guy. You know what I'm saying? But in the Young Bucks, they're the one where you're like, just stay together forever. Yeah. Just stay together forever. Anytime the Young Bucks are on the card, you can bet they're stealing the show. That's it. Hands down, bro. Hands down.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. Everything you're saying, I can't dispute. It's true. Like,
Yeah.
nah. So yeah, Young Bucks, man.
It's true. It's true.
It's damn true. It's true. It's true, man. All right, Young Bucks. Yeah. I love it. Let me go with one here, and I'm pulling this. I had to put her on here, and I had to put Toni Storm.
Yep.
I had to.
Dude, I was this close to putting her on there, bro.
Yeah.
This close.
I mean, you know, it's you can't mention AEW without mentioning Toni Storm. The impact, and this is not, and I would dare say, her impact has further succeeded just AEW. I'm talking about in the industry, women's industry and professional wrestling. She is the number one women's professional wrestler right now. It's not without. It's not even without. It's not even close.
Yeah.
Like, I know in the past, her only competition would have been Rhea, but not even Rhea is on the level of Toni Storm, bro. Like, even Tiffany Stratton say, like, who's your favorite woman in the game? Most of them say Toni Storm. Like, she has taken this timeless Toni Storm gimmick and like ran with it and like went off into the distance. So now that we are here, what's today's date? The 16th, 17th?
No clue. Let me look. 18th.
September 18th, 2025. We started the podcast in July 26th, 2024. Is it safe to say from you that Toni Storm is the number one woman in the game at this time?
Absolutely. From, like I've always said, she's not the best in the ring woman at all.
Right.
Like, not at all. But overall, no one can touch her right now. I will always say I'm a huge Rhea Ripley fan. Rhea Ripley is close. She's a close second to me.
Right.
Right now, her booking in WWE is not good right now. Rhea, she's doing backstage segments. She was wrestling on NXT. I don't know why you're doing that. But Toni Storm, by far, the gap might be big. The gap might be big between her and Rhea, bro, honestly. So,
yeah, Toni, she has transcended she helped transcend women's wrestling. And I still haven't seen that movie that she's in. I got to see that movie.
Oh, yeah, the women. Yeah, I forget what it's called.
I still have to see that movie.
But Toni, to be fair to Toni, she needs another Mariah May type rivalry. Because that's when we was all eating good. We was tuning into that rivalry every single week. And that's what I wanted to watch every single week. And just, I think Toni Storm has gotten so big right now. Like we talked about it on the preview show. There's no one realistically that can beat her like a realistic Mariah May could beat her. And Mariah May did beat her. Toni Storm got the belt back, but there's no one that can come close to her.
And it's amazing that you brought up Mariah May, a.k.a. Blake Monroe now. What is she doing right now? Ever since she left out of that, she is in no man's land.
They should have brought her to the main roster.
Yes.
But not with this character.
And I don't understand why they try to low-key bite off the Toni Storm character with Blake Monroe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They should have made her go left field. Like, get her away from that, because there ain't nobody who can do timeless better than timeless Toni Storm, bro. Like, she is
with the sexual innuendos
and come off through the top of the head. She just she's great, and I guarantee you right now, the E is kicking themselves in the ass. Like, we didn't know that she was this talented. We didn't know that she could. Her persona. I'm gonna be honest here, and I'm gonna be honest. Her persona times Toni Storm would fit perfectly in the WWE. It would fit perfectly. Add in the WWE's production and how they're going to push her to the moon with this character, bro. She would be a mega star.
But I think WWE would restrict her on what she says in her promos. I don't think you could have all that sexual shit in there. That makes it so good. And Timeless came out recently and said she is forever AEW.
AEW for life. Yeah. That's another reason why I rock with her. She is loyal to the brand, and she's like, she owes everything to AEW, because WWE didn't give her the opportunity to become who she is now. You know, she was like, oh, do you feel like they was telling you too much to be this and be that? She was like, no, they wasn't telling me enough. There wasn't a lot. So basically, she said there wasn't a lot of guidance when she was in WWE, and I guess Hey, shout out to Tony Khan. He's seen something in her that WWE didn't see, and boom, off to the races she go, bro. That was Timeless. Is right now is one of the few reasons why, one of the many reasons why I do tune into AEW is to see Timeless Tony Storm, see her cut a promo. Every time she cuts a promo, I'm riveted. I'm entertained. Like, I haven't seen a bad promo from her in ever.
Yeah.
Her
And she's
promos are on
there,
point.
like AEW, they're there every week, guys. Every
Yeah,
week.
yeah,
Sometimes on Collision, too. They're there every week. You know what I'm saying?
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Tony Storm for
So,
me, man.
yeah. All right,
That's
my
my girl.
second pick. My second pick. A person who's there every single week. His name is John Moxley, bro. He's
That's
on
one of
there.
mine. That's one of
Yeah,
mine
all
too.
right.
So we can
So
go
this
ahead
is
and chop
both of
in with
ours.
it. Yes.
So we'll go both. We'll double team this motherfucker real quick.
Hell yeah.
So is it safe to say he is the biggest WWE star to come over and go to AEW? Dean Ambrose, John Moxley. He's the
Yes.
biggest star.
Yes.
He was
By
a
far.
he was a champ over there. He came over. Completely. You look at pictures of John Moxley and Dean Ambrose, they don't look the same. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And this guy just tore the house down, bro, especially with the Death Riders. But
Yes.
he's a 4-time world champ, international champ. And is it safe to say the Death Riders are the biggest faction that has ever been in AEW?
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
It is, sir.
Yeah.
That's correct.
So, I mean, John Moxley, and y'all complain. Why is John Moxley wrestling this person this week? Why is he? Because he wants to wrestle, guys. You guys, in the same breath, you'll complain that that Cody Rhodes has been off TV with the belt for 4 weeks, and then you'll also complain that John Moxley is wrestling every week.
Yeah.
Make it make sense to me, bro.
You're right.
Make it make sense, bro. Oh, Roman comes back, has a match, goes away for 3 months. John Moxley loses a match and then wrestles the next week on Dynamite, bro.
Yeah.
Stop. He loses his belt and then wrestles 3 days later on Dynamite. Bro, he is the man. And this Moxley character is, in my opinion, way better than Dean Ambrose ever was.
Tenfold.
Yeah.
And then another thing that highlighted me about John Moxley, he is the safe bet. Whenever the company was going through some turmoil, they put the strap right back on Moxley.
Yep.
And he'll
Bring
carry
us
the
back.
company,
Bring us back.
put it right back on the back, and then bring it right back.
Yeah.
I mean, look, prime example. I'm not gonna go all the way back, but the CM Punk debacle with the brawl out with the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, when they got stripped from the title, they put it on John Moxley. He was the interim, the AEW champion, carried that company then, and then most importantly, in the dark days of AEW, which was like later 2023, early 2024, he carried that company again and brought it out the dark ages, and look where we're going now.
Yeah.
So John Moxley, you can put the company on his back. He's a franchise player.
Yeah.
In the NBA and sports teams, they have these franchise players, the best player on the team. John Moxley is the best player on the AEW squad because you can just throw, hey, John Moxley, we need you to take us here. Give it to me, and he'll take you there. John Moxley, again, and everything he's been doing with the Death Riders. Like I said before, I know it started off very slow, and people was like, what's going on? We don't understand what's going on, blah, 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 blah. But now you're starting to see the vision come crystallized, and it's been popping. The whole character of Death Rider John Moxley is who I fuck with, bro. You know what I'm saying? He came out with different theme music, shaved his head completely bald. You know what I'm saying? Before he had a low cut, something like something similar like yours.
Yeah.
He shaved it completely bald, grew his beard out, and got fit. He bulked up, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he wrestles in jeans, no wrist tape. He just looked like a person who's ready to come out there and just fight.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like a wrestler. He looks like a fighter. You know what I'm saying? I rock with it, bro.
He ain't cutting himself either with a razor blade. He's like, no, stab a fork in my head and I'll really bleed. Like, do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no cut. There's no fake blood in AEW. When they get hit, they're getting hit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
I mean, whether it's the spot of him with the fork or the spot of him landing on Spike and getting it took out his back. I mean,
bro, that was crazy. The bed of nails he took the Spike in the back, bro. Crazy, bro.
John Moxley definitely on my Mount Rushmore for AEW, bro.
I think if there was a Mount Rushmore of people who care about the sport of pro wrestling, Moxley's number one, bro. Right
number
now,
one, yes,
currently, yeah,
yes.
yeah.
He always says it. The love that he has for this sport, the art form, like he just loves wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
It gets no better than that, bro.
And what happened? I forget what. I think it was like a Dynamite or something. The man's flight gets canceled for weather that morning. He's got a match that night. So what's he do? He doesn't just say, "Oh, Tony Khan, can't make it." No, he rents a car and drives like 8 hours to still make the match, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just a love of wrestling, bro.
I'm gonna tell you something right now, bro. Like John Moxley, and I was a fan of his when he was Dean Ambrose in WWE. I have a Scully that had the Dean Ambrose logo and everything. Like I did like that Dean Ambrose character because it was unhinged. I was like, there's something fresh in the eat. But let me tell you, man, this John Moxley, Death Rider John Moxley blows that shit out the water, bro.
Yeah.
He is literally one of my favorites to watch every single week. I love that the entrance, how they come out from anywhere from the building but the entrance stage is dope. You know what I'm saying? It's a little callback to the Shield, but with a little bit more grittier. You know what I'm saying? I rocks with it, bro. John Moxley, he is one of my favorites right now in the game today. So yeah, he definitely is an AEW Mount Rushmore.
So that's both of our picks
right there.
And my third pick, which also might be one of yours as well, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. It has to be,
right.
bro.
That's
it has to be.
That's
the
right.
AEW is better when this man is on weekly TV, bro. No matter, probably the best. I mean, John Cena's back right now, but the best promo in the game right now, MJF, bro. He kills it. He cut a promo on his wife, bro. He did not care, bro.
He did.
He's only been a world champion once. Let me ask you this. Since I've been watching, I haven't seen it. Have we ever had a Mox MJF rivalry?
Yeah.
We have? Okay.
They wrestled. Yes, they wrestled, you know, but not the Death Riders Moxley and the champion MJF. That hasn't happened yet.
We need that. I need that in my life. Put that in my veins, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That MJF, for him to be the age that he's at, and one thing I like about MJF, he's always in kayfabe, bro. Like even when he does interviews,
even when he does signings and shit, he don't give a shit, bro.
He doesn't give a damn, you know.
Yeah.
This guy is a great pick because for one, his in-ring work is phenomenal, bro. He is like he could be like to me right now, he's the most complete all-around wrestler in the game right now. In-ring work, phenomenal. Mic work, crazy work. His persona, crazy. He has that it factor about him. You know what I'm saying? When he comes out and talk, bro. This is WWE. If the AEW was smart, they would put the fucking rocket on this boy. They push that motherfucker to the moon.
Yeah.
You be the front runner for AEW. You're the face of AEW now. Jacob Maxwell Friedman. You go.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
But he deserves it, bro. He's good.
He's the man, bro. He is the fucking man. He's got the diamond ring, bro, since 2019 till right now. He's won it every year, bro. That's what he does. That's his ring, bro.
The best heel in the game today.
Yeah.
By far. It's not even close. Like, I can't even think of another heel to come close to him.
Moxley.
Yeah. Death Rider,
yeah. But man, CMLL champ, MJF, bro. He got the belt, bro. He got the belt still.
He's wearing it proudly, too.
Yeah, him and proudly. Sin Cara, you know.
He said, he called that man the sloppy Sin Cara. I said, oh, boy.
I don't know if I think they might be doing a match where it's mask versus belt. So then, what's his name now? Sin Cara's name now?
Mystico.
Mystico's probably going to win. I don't think they're going to take off Mystico's match. I mean, MJF's already taken it off like 3 times, but you got to reveal yourself type shit, you know. But man, bro, I mean, his match with Will Ospreay, that hour-long match on Dynamite,
crazy.
Banger, bro. Banger.
Crazy work.
Give the belt to MJF, bro. All right, I'm going to say my 4th pick before you say your 4th pick, because I know you ain't got this.
Go ahead.
In my Mount Rushmore, for my 4th pick, of AEW. It's going to be the fans, bro. It's going to be the fans.
Oh, shit.
Yes, sir, bro. Because I've been to AEW events. I've been to WWE events. And we all know WWE, we're selling out State Farm Arena, all this shit. But we go to an AEW event in Atlanta. What was the building called? I can't even remember the name.
Center something.
Somewhere by College Park.
Yeah.
The fans are a lot louder at AEW events. The shit I love about the European crowds that we get overseas with WWE, with the Parises, the Italys, the all that. You get that in America at AEW events, bro. The chants keep going. Everything. AEW chants. Fuck Don Callis. All these chants, bro. Fuck Wheeler. All these chants, bro. That's what I love. The crowd interacting. So I have to put the fans, us two included, on the Mount Rushmore of AEW, bro. Because you said Impact. Bro. You started the episode with Impact. And then who has the impact? The fans do, bro.
That's a good one,
There could be 350 people in that building. It sounds loud as shit because the fans love the product.
You did that. Damn.
Yeah.
That was a good one right there, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's got to be the fan.
Like
it was hard. I was thinking Cody Rhodes, but I really wasn't watching AEW back then. But, does he deserve a spot on the Mount Rushmore? Because he kind of started the company, probably. But the fans, bro, the fans are keeping this thing alive. Everyone says, Tarp City, whatever. No, you're going to see it all out right now. Ain't no tarps in that building, bro.
There hasn't been no tarps in AEW's product in a while, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because they went down to smaller arenas, but the smaller arenas are selling out. So there's no small tarps. I almost put Cody on. I was this close to putting Cody on. I really was. Because that match he had with his brother was one of the greatest AEW matches I've seen. One of them.
I almost put Dustin on the list, bro. Almost. I was close. This close. But the fans, bro. Shout out to AEW fans.
That was a good one.
Sickos.
The sickos. That was a good one, bro. I'll give you props for that one. You took it out of left field from that one. I wasn't expecting fans. That's a good one. That is a good one. All right. The fourth one on my wish was it was really hard because I said I was gonna put Cody on it. Then I was like, Danielson. How can you not put Danielson on?
You ain't putting Kenny Omega on yours, bro?
Here we go. Kenny Omega.
Swerve almost made mine. Swerve almost
made mine too.
Yeah.
But I gotta go with the aerial assassin, motherfucking Ospreay. He deserves to be on the AEW Mount Rushmore, man. To this day, I'm still standing by it. My favorite match I've ever seen of all time was Takeshita versus Will Ospreay at Revolution. That is the greatest match I've ever seen. I'm talking about from start to finish. Not one botch. Not one. Made me believe everything was going on in that ring from start to finish, bro. The greatest match I've ever seen in my life. And I'm talking about that's greater than Undertaker Shawn Michaels 25.
Yeah? Oh,
yes.
Shit?
Yes.
Okay.
And I know you said your greatest match of all time is the tag match at All In, the Bucks, Will Ospreay and Swerve.
Will Ospreay, Swerve,
This is my favorite match of all time.
Yeah.
Will Ospreay versus Takeshita at Revolution. That was amazing. We're talking about Will Ospreay, bro. He is, when it's all said and done, I already know he's going to be the face of AEW. He's just not it right now.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, he hasn't really got a push like that. That's what makes him so great is that they didn't just drive him right up to the mountain and say, hey, we're going to put the strap on you right now. Hey, we're going to put the tag titles on you right now. Only thing he's held was the international championship.
Yeah. With his feud with MJF.
But he's so dominant in the ring that he is already he's that close from being the face of AEW. All he needs is the World Heavyweight Championship. Once he gets that world title, Will Ospreay's gonna be the it, bro. And I'm telling you, Will Ospreay is, for him to do as much aerial moves that he does and barely botch. I mean, he barely botches, bro. He's so clean cut, precise in the ring. He got mic skills. Some people say he don't got no mic skills. Well, that's because you can't understand what he's saying.
Yeah, bro.
But he got mic skills. He has persona. He has everything you need. He just hasn't had that defining moment that put him here to here. He hasn't had it yet.
Yeah.
but he's still in my Mount Rushmore. Will
When,
Ospreay, bro.
when he became the face of AEW, was him and Kyle Fletcher in the cage match. Kyle Fletcher's on the cage, and Will Ospreay comes out and climbs the cage, and the whole crowd is just Ospreay, Ospreay. And then they followed up with, in my opinion, a better match than him and Takeshita, bro. That Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay match is probably my favorite match I've seen in AEW singles.
In the cage.
Yeah.
That's a great pick. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
That's a great pick.
Yeah.
I'm thinking more, okay, so I think the reason why I go with the Will and Takeshita more is because that was the first time I actually sat down and watched Will Ospreay match, like, because this was his first match since he technically signed with AEW. Now, I seen the match with him and Kenny Omega at Forbidden Door, which was insane. Like,
Yeah.
it was good, but Takeshita and Will Ospreay was on a whole nother level that night.
Yeah.
And that was damn good. So yeah, Will, and I think so that's the only reason why that was the first time, like, man, this dude is amazing. Right? What I saw with Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay, I saw in live in Atlanta, but it wasn't the Kyle Fletcher that it wasn't that for Kyle Fletcher. But they'd still put on the great, crazy match in Atlanta. Bro, I was like, yo, this dude is nuts. This is right after Revolution. I said, this dude is it's over. I literally went to the stand, got me a Will Ospreay, that bruv shirt. I said, this is my guy. This is my guy right now. I rock with him. But Kyle Fletcher, bro, and him, man, and you know what? The funny thing is, that shit ain't done yet, bro.
It ain't done.
It ain't done. It's gonna come back around the corner again.
Yeah.
But I can't. But yeah, Will Ospreay for me, bro. It's gotta be the aerial assassin, bro, on the Mount Rushmore of AEW, man.
Dude, shout out Will Ospreay flying back and forth every week. Insane,
crazy,
bro.
Crazy.
I ain't doing that. My ass moving to America, bro. I ain't doing that shit.
I don't even like flying 2 hours to Jersey, bro. It's like, oh Lord. I can only imagine 13, 14-hour flights back and forth, bro. 8 hours, 9 hours.
Every
flights.
week. Twice a week, bro. Crazy,
that's
bro.
Crazy. That's crazy work, man.
But that's a good AEW Mount Rushmore. They might change in the future.
Yeah.
We might rehash this a couple years down the line. We might have some new names like a Kyle Fletcher, a Takeshita.
Yeah. I would put Takeshita on there, bro.
Definitely not a Dana Garcia, though. He ain't going to be on that shit ever.
Dana ain't say nothing about no... Bro, he gonna DM you like, bro, what's your problem?
Bro, I will meet that man face to face. I will meet that man face to face and be like, trash.
Oh, shit.
Bro, we ain't gonna talk about AEW without me taking a dig at Dana Garcia, bro. It ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna fit it in there. You know?
Oh man, Lord, bro. I'll tell you, the day hell would be frozen over if you give that motherfucker a compliment, bro. I'm like, what is really going on?
He's gonna have to do something, bro. He's gonna have to do something, bro.
This was good, man. This is good shit, bro. So your Mount Rushmores were MJF, John Moxley, the Young Bucks, and the fans. Mine was Toni Storm, John Moxley, MJF, and Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
Some people gonna come get it. They're gonna come for our heads because we didn't even put Swerve on there, bro. And I know Swerve, the impact Swerve has had, and trust me, Swerve. I was debating this all week. Like, I was going back and forth with Swerve and stuff. I'm just saying, I think Swerve isn't finished by far. I think he hasn't had that.
I think they're going to be more mad about Kenny Omega not being on ours, honestly.
Well,
Hangman Page ain't on it. Sorry.
Well, listen, this is our personal favorites. This is not, this is our personal favorite. And Hangman, and to be honest with you, I'm just now becoming a Hangman fan. Like, I was never really big on Hangman at first, so I'm keeping it real. Like, I'm just now becoming a Hangman, so that doesn't disqualify him already. Kenny Omega, I rocks with Kenny Omega, but even then, I wasn't really into Kenny Omega like that. It just, in his later part of his like, when he had the World Championship run, and he was going to the TNA, and I was watching him every week, and honestly, I became a big fan of his once him and Daniel Bryan had that 1 hour match on Dynamite. That shit was amazing. I was like, okay, I rocks with him. But again, that's why he's not on mine. Will Ospreay was immediate. Seen him, liked him, impact.
Crush it, y'all. All right, y'all. Y'all tell us who y'all personal AEW Mount Rushmore is in the comments, y'all. Let us know. But that's it, y'all. Tune in, subscribe, like, comment, all that shit. Talk shit. We don't care, bro. Let us know.
Run it. Let's get it.
Peace, y'all.
Deuces.